Hi, I'm Michael Russnow, with some more tips for Joe Biden's upcoming debates. Whether he uses them in the first, the second, or the third, it's bound to come up. You know what I'm going to talk about, the coronavirus. He was just caught on tape. Bob Woodward, over 6 or 7 months, taped Donald Trump. That man must be a fool to just let somebody tape his words, because in the past he said, oh, well, I never said that, or that sort of thing. But he's on tape saying in February that he felt that the coronavirus was a very deadly, difficult, and he called it a plague. And yet he continued to encourage people to go to his rallies, and he made fun of Joe Biden wearing a mask or whatever, even though in March he admitted that it wasn't just old people, it was younger people that are also getting the disease. And yet just the other day in late September, he told the crowd, oh, it's just the older people with, underlying problems, but the young people, they don't have them. The man is crazy. And then he said, when he's caught on tape, he says, well, I didn't want to panic the people, because a president doesn't want to panic people. Excuse me. When the United States was bombed by the Japanese in Pearl Harbor, Franklin Roosevelt didn't keep the news from the people. He told them. He told them the truth. He wanted them to be resolute. He called it a day of infamy. Same thing, he compared himself to Churchill as well. Excuse me. Churchill was always telling people what was happening with the Nazis and telling the British people to be strong and we will persevere, that sort of thing. I mean, with Trump, it's as if you knew that a fire was coming or something like that down the street, and you just didn't tell anybody because you didn't want to panic, and you let your neighbors burn to death. The man is a liar, and that's what you have to get him on. Panic nonsense. You, Joe, have been doing the right thing from almost the beginning. Yes, at the beginning, some people didn't know whether to wear a mask or not to wear a mask, but by late February, early March, you and so many others were for it. You were wearing masks. He was making fun of you. And with the exception of a few months later, I think it was June, he finally put on a mask, and then he continues to hold these rallies. He doesn't care, because he's up on a stage, he's far removed, he's tested every day, but the people, the masses, the idiots who are for him, they're all huddled together like that. That's what you have to point out. You need a president like yourself who knows about science, who cares about people. You're empathetic. He's not. A little bit more energy, as I've said before, you'll do fine. But absolutely nail that man. Thank you, Joe, and you'll be great. This is Michael Russnow.